What's up, everybody? Now, if you were a card cheat, or actually even if you live in Las Vegas, you would know about cheating at cards. Even if you didn't play cards, or even if you didn't like poker or anything like that, you would know what it meant to cheat at cards. Some people know what palming is. Some people know, how to do certain tricks. They know how to do a certain thing. But the real test of a card mechanic or a card magician, even, or close-up magician, doesn't even really matter, a dealer or a card cheat, whatever, the litmus test for it is called the top level test. The reason why it's called the top level test is because it uses a top level hand. And if you're in Vegas and if you're from Vegas, the top level hand is the royal flush in spades. It beats almost every hand in poker. And this is the coveted hand, right? For all the poker players out there. Now, if you get that, you win. Now, if you're a card cheat, your goal is to actually help your buddy who's playing with you win, if you're the dealer especially. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and use a few cards here. It doesn't matter how many or what kind of cards they are. All that matters is that they're a random bunch and that you have a top level hand to mix into it. So this top level hand for the top level test is going to go in a face down packet, face up. And the cards get shuffled. Now keep in mind that these cards can be shuffled by a spectator or someone watching, or your top level tester, right? So a mechanic or a card cheat, I'll just call him card mechanic would mix up, well, they would get a mixed up packet, right? And the packet is totally mixed up. Now the thing about it is that it's kind of mixed up. It's not really mixed up. So what they would need to do is actually mix up the cards even more so, one at a time, like this. Mixing them up face up into face down, giving a couple of cuts like this. It really doesn't matter, to be totally honest, because what matters is what the spectator chooses. So here's the deal. I could reverse the cards. I could cut them like this. I could reverse more. I could cut more. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you choose. Do I reverse this or do I leave it as is? Now, this is a free choice all the way through. Reverse or leave. Let's just say the spectator says leave. Reverse or leave. Leave. Reverse. 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 Leave. Leave. Reverse. Leave. Reverse. Now, the mechanic asks, are the cards actually really mixed up? They say yes. Mechanic says, not really. I can still take the cards around. I can cut them like this. I can turn them around like that. I can do whatever I like. I can do whatever I want, right? So here's the deal. You choose. One more time. You choose. Reverse or leave. Leave. Reverse or leave. Reverse. Reverse or leave. Reverse. Reverse or leave. Leave. Reverse or leave. Leave. Reverse or leave. Reverse. Are the cards truly mixed up now? Spectator says, yeah, of course. Not really. The only real way, the card mechanic says, to really shuffle the pack is to actually deal them out like this, kind of like you're dealing a poker hand. And the reason why you want to do it like that is because it allows all the cards to separate, right? You can actually take the cards, put them in like this, take the cards, put them in like that, give the cards a couple of cuts like this, do a couple of turns like that. And, something crazy happens when you do this. You can even shuffle the cards like this, right? Because if you've done well, if you're a good card mechanic and you've done well, there should be only 5 cards that are turned over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cards that are left turned over into the pack. There's 1 card. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. And finally, there's 5. These 5, if you're a good card mechanic, should be the royal flush in spades. This is called Top Level Test. It's in a book called Jawdroppers by Lorayne.